Right.
Got bad news.
Uh-oh.
The farm was raided. The cops hauled off the equipment, the sheep, and the pigs, the whole thing. It's a real shame. It was a lot of work to genetically modify those animals. They'll probably get cold, too. Sad. This might not be the end of the story, though. The people I work with, they're looking to get their hands on the real deal now. There's a shipment going out soon, and let's just say, a lot of people with better resources than you or me want these meds. There's gonna be fireworks. So, here's the offer. If you help us grab that shipment, we'll let you buy some of it. I know it's a lot higher than before, but it's your only choice if you still want it. Your part should be easy, that is if I understand what you do correctly. Just cut some power. Snip, snip. We'll take care of the rest. I'll send you the details. You can decide then. See ya.
Still need to come up with a small one for that. This is fine. Ooh. Modem one. That one's probably more interesting for size than anything else. More micro-optimizing file I/O. I'm not sure if I will do that. Probably at some point. Ooh, Lyle has a much faster solution. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. Alright. Alliance Power and Light, here we go. Are these indexed in any useful way? Doesn't look like they are. So I think I'm just gonna go for real brute force. Let's do the first one first. I'm not worried about the second one until later. That's the host name we want. Go into the network. At this point, you replicate one that goes north, replicate one that goes south. just keep then start sweeping eastward. And during each of these, check what the current host is. And yes, great. Otherwise, go east and keep sweeping. Found it. Copy 0 to power. Then halt to sweep north. Wait, that can have this be the last thing. And then the north sweeper. Works by first going north, replicates another north sweeper, and goes to the sweep as south sweeper, goes down, replicates another south sweeper, and resumes its own sweep. So that should shut down one of the two nodes. Found that grid cell, all good. All right, that's easy enough, and now I'm gonna restructure this so that this goes and this here and this starts a double sweep. Let's see if we run out of nodes. No, we don't. Where's GXJ? Oh. Each one of these is single target. What's the problem with that test case? Probably too many exiles in one. Just test if it works if I space them out. Yeah, the problem is that I'm turning off a node. It's not a delay thing. Problem is that once I turn off a node, I can't pass through it anymore. That's annoying And I think the easiest way to solve that is just to... These basically start in adjacent cycles. I'm not sure if 2 are enough. 3 ought to be enough. Because these start in adjacent cycles, maybe not. Yeah, they can't be that far apart from each other, so I just need to give the other node, the other sweeper that's gonna go through there, time to pass through that node. This is a problem with any fixed sweep pattern. I could try to route around the damage, but nah. It's way easier to just delay it a bit. After I found it, to give anybody else who needs to pass through the time to do it. So that's apparently a really small solution. Interesting. There's smaller ones, but this is pretty small, and this was not optimizing for size at all. So these obviously cost me time. That's cost me like 4 cycles extra, and that's nowhere near. There's a variant on this basic idea that it can do. Where instead of having dedicated roles at each cell, yeah, that works. That should work as well and not need the delay. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I start running out of space. Once they clear out, should be fine, I think. This is the east sweeper. And current tests. Actually, no. Current needs to hold anyway, so this. Forget that. Copy 0 to power. And done is just halt. The north sweepers, so these are now all really simple. And these all need to jump anyway. Okay, then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this after all. Get rid of this halt instruction. And you're the sweeper. That's a really small solution. If it is a solution, but it should work. Why aren't you all terminating? It's a lot of excess though. Let's not do this right now. Let's do one so I can see what it's doing. Why do these not die? Following a link that doesn't exist does kill them, so. Why do you keep adding? Shouldn't these all eventually try to follow a link? You're all trying to replicate, okay. Oh, there's cycles. Yeah, the replication pattern I'm using has cycles. That's the problem. You can go north, south, north, south, north, south, north, south, never get anywhere. And these keep spamming. But if I get rid of the south sweepers, just do one diagonal sweep starting from here, where every step I go either north or east, I should get nice bi-diagonal fill. So let's try that. This goes to the northernmost square. Sorry, I need south. I need a south sweeper and a east sweeper. Why are you all here? This is just because I have so many and they keep colliding. But I don't understand why none of them... Oh, I have an idea why. Let's try this slightly different way. Grapple sweep. Yeah, let's try this. Link 801, grapple sweep. Gonna be high activity. Does that really help? No. Yeah, the one I had was constructed to be monotonic, so it doesn't do anything weird. Too weird. They carve up the What are you guys trying to accomplish, though? You're trying to go back. Just slot in a few kills. No. No. Oh, wait. Does that work? Thing is, yeah, maybe it works. I think one extra kill ship. So the issue is I'm not sure that I'm not killing the nodes I need to actually traverse the whole grid, and I still can get this local congestion. Now I know that I can do this differently. I just want to try different ways. Like, I'm fairly certain I could optimize my earlier solution. That's not the point, though. I want to try out different ways to do this. Try the older style. This one is overall more controlled. This one needs the south and the east sweeper. In theory. No, this is a terrible idea. Or is it? No, this works. This works. Because the idea here is now to just kill the ones that collide. Unless they kill each other, which seems to be happening in this cell. See that? Where 2 hit canceled out each other? They both kill each other. And that's just pure luck, honestly. What if I only have one of them? This isn't for a particular metric. No. I'm not trying to do anything particularly. I just want to try the solution out. This is not trying to be either size or speed optimal. Although if it worked, it would be pretty nice size. But like, I'm not going for anything in particular here. I just want to try this style, see if I can make the wavefront style work. Just because it looks cool. That is literally the only reason I'm doing this particular solution. And it would also be a small solution if it worked, but I'm not doing this because it's to hit a size target. Not at all. Yeah, but I don't see how. The problem with all of these is that they produce too many excess. It's a cool pattern to watch, but they just spam out too many excess. The other traversal pattern I had doesn't have that problem. And they just end up deadlocking each other because they want to go in opposite directions. Wouldn't what cancel with the second row up front? Like, you don't know, like, no. There's nothing to do with that. It's just, if I could put an unlimited number of XLs in each cell, in each host, it would not be a problem. It just like these end up clumping up, and then that causes back pressure. If any XL kills all duplicates to the grid spot, it should be fine. No, it's not fine. I don't need. That doesn't work. I need for this to be deadlock free and actually visit all cells. I need to define a global order, and then I need to be able to define. That any EXA kills any lower priority EXAs than itself and hits the grid cell. You can't just start killing these willy-nilly. Because the problem then is that you might have an EXA further into the program. Say it's trying to do the REPL current, where we check the current cell, whether that's the one we should process. And that gets killed by a cell that just arrived there. And you need to make sure that the way you're killing it doesn't introduce any problems with forward progress. And with kill, you can't specify which cell gets killed. And it's not as easy as saying like any duplicates in a grid cell are wrong. They're not. You need to kill the right duplicate. And you can't really do that if you just have multiple cells all going kill, kill, kill. Because if you kill somebody before it has spawned the right nodes to start traversing the rest of the grid, you just kill an entire line, which is what happened earlier. Like two ones collided here, and they both got nuked. And there's an entire part of the grid that we never traversed after that, which happens to be fine in this test case number 1 because the host that we need to hit wasn't on that grid line, but that doesn't help. Like that approach just fundamentally doesn't work. So this would be cool if you could make it work, but I don't see how to. You can make it a bit more compact, but like if with only 4 spaces, well, 3 spaces that can be occupied because one of them is for the power node itself. With only 3 spaces that can be used by an Exa, I think is a problem. Can you put the current after the... You have no guarantees on which order they arrive in. Like, I could try whatever this, but like... Wait. That does work? Why? Okay, like I don't get why this works. This should not work. But it does. Okay. Weird. Like, yeah, I'm officially confused now. Alright. If that does work, but I said I don't think it should. Like, that seems wrong that it does. Now I need to delay them more to prevent these from colliding. Which one ends up getting killed? X70 hits. And CNL... No, kill just kills a random thing. It has nothing to do with previous generations. Kill just kills a random other cell. Random X on that node. Now there's a separate issue here where I think this should be okay if I space them out far enough. Haha, no. Actually, the spacing needs to be elsewhere. That's the problem. I need to space them far enough out so that the waves do not collide. And that needs... This should definitely be fine. No, it's already not fine. What's the problem here? Oh, now there's a separate thing that's going on, yeah. Wait, why is there this kill here? That should also not be. There should be 2 kills here on exactly 1 location after the south. So. Look. Yeah, do that before I enter the grid/killing fields. Alright, what happens now? I just need to wait, basically. Wait, what? Wait, what? What happens with XA0? That's what happens, okay. That's now two waves that are sufficiently separated so that nothing bad happens. And I might still hit the issues where the grid isn't reversible and then I'm still in. Then I'm still. Yeah, this is the issue with when the corner here gets. I can just end up in a configuration where I can't hit that thing anymore. The issue with that one is that Exa number 1 will like go kill Exa number 2 and that's the end of it. Like one of the two kills the other if they start out in the same grid square. But if they don't run in parallel, so I don't think this is salvageable. Yeah. It looks cool, but I don't think this works. I keep hitting the wrong key. I want escape to go to this screen. God damn it. Alright. I don't think this is salvageable. It was a cool idea, but it doesn't work. If I just want to make this faster, yeah. The idea is to use the same strategy we had on the other one. Having a current node. And the east sweepers here. Repel a current. So they spawn one Exa to squat in that cell and then start sweeping. What breaks here? I need at least one for communication. This is again the one where I have to figure out how much delay I need here before I cut the links. Because the other one needs to not just have arrived, it needs to have left the node. This is again 4 no ops? Probably. No, it's 3 this time. Because the timing is slightly different. Because of when I do the replication. Okay. So this is fairly compact. It should be faster. It is faster. At some point I should actually also read the article in the zine and see if there's anything about these that makes it simpler. Since I have not. I don't think there's anything deeper to this than just visiting every cell and checking those names, but I might be missing something. slightly different idea. Not, well, very similar. Half the excess. Why not X17? Not sure if better, but I can do it in one exa. It's probably not better. Well, that works. Was that an achievement there? I mean, it does solve the problem. Oops. Yeah, that's the one I meant. Nice typo. This is not going to be any faster or anything, I don't think. It's just an interesting, cute way to avoid the race, but I don't think it actually saves anything. It's low activity. Because this one really only visits each cell once. It has one extra do all the walking. Let me just check the zine just to see if I'm missing something obvious. I don't think I am. What am I doing? What am I doing? This is way overcomplicated. Yep. Way simpler. Way simpler. So much simpler. No messing around with extra files at all.